We have just come back from the CES show. I'm here with Alex Dinsmoor, the Chief Strategy Officer here at Script to Screen. My name is Ken Kerry. I'm one of the co-founders here. And we wanted to do this video because Alex had a great experience at CES. We want to talk about specifically what did we learn, what's out there. Alex, tell me about what were the biggest things happening at CES this year?
Yeah, I think the biggest focus I saw was just in the EV market, electric vehicles.
Yep.
So certainly people think of Tesla when they think of that, but just the amount of different companies that are coming out with electric vehicles from all these global companies, and just the infrastructure that they're focusing on to run EVs throughout the U.S. and the world. So it was a big focus from what I saw there.
How many companies would you say were there that are EV oriented?
I don't know, it seemed like I could say dozens.
Dozens.
Yeah, I mean, it's these giant booths and these beautiful concept cars and just really showing what the future can be. And so it's just really, I mean, if you're a car enthusiast and tech, it certainly was a candy store for you.
You know what's interesting about the EV, and we have been focusing on EV for a long time. And one of the things is, if you're not Tesla and maybe Rivian and maybe Lucid, you have a problem. How are you going to break through those companies that have such a head start? It's a perfect example of how you have to communicate to the customer. What is it you're offering different? Demonstrate to me what you're doing better and how you're doing it different than the other competitors. And why are you the choice for them? So how are you going to do that without communicating that on all channels that you need to be communicating on? The other interesting thing is, take example for Rivian. Say Rivian is basically an EV truck, okay? Well, now what happened in 2021 was Ford introduced the electronic F-150, the iconic brand in the world when it comes to trucks, the F-150. Now it's an electrical vehicle. So if you're Rivian, you've got a different problem, and Tesla's no longer your problem. Ford is your problem. So you have to say, why are you better than an F-150? Why should they have your product? How do you do it different? What's your big demonstration? So whatever your electrical vehicle mechanism or car or whatever it is, you still have to communicate to the consumer those type of things. And the question is, how are you going to do it without running out of money first? What else was big?
Connected home has been a theme for a couple years now, and of course we have our Amazon Alexa client that we've worked with, and now you've got brands like Moen and the faucet. They want to make the home completely connected with faucets and shower heads and managing your water consumption.
Wow.
Looking at, is there preemptive leak detection? And they want this all to be very connected, so you can just have it all to your phone. So certainly just that, or it could be door locks, security systems. I mean, it's a big move to toward the connected home, and I think we'll just continue to see more of that.
And again, another example of everyone thinks of like Google Home or Alexa or something like that, and that's immediately what you think. So if you don't have that cachet behind you, you've got a problem. Why is an OG in the faucet and plumbing business, why are they talking to me technology? Why are they talking to me connected home? It's awesome that they're doing it, but it is a story that needs to be told of why this makes sense to make this investment for your home. It's not just, hey, we're mowing, look what we have. It's like, okay, now what? Now tell me more. So another great opportunity for performance direct response that drives leads, drives education, drives brand at a very economical cost. And finally, the last one?
I could combine these as robots, AI, and fitness tech, I think are the last ones that I would mention of note. It's amazing what they're trying to do with robots these days, whether it could be funny things like getting a massage by a robot, cleaning up all the snow in a snowstorm.
Right.
And then on the fitness tech side, you have certainly a trend that was started by Peloton a number of years ago, and now you've got Hydro and Climber and other interactive-based, fitness products that are out there to compete with the mirrors and the tonals.
Yeah.
They've got they're after a competitive landscape,
Yeah.
and so they certainly have to go out there and be on offense to try and grab why their product and what they're offering.
Let's talk specifically about fitness tech. This is a conversation we had just literally 2 weeks ago about fitness tech, and there's this wonderful company that makes these great products, and they have this technology that fits into the machines, and the machines actually move, and there's a video that you see what you do, but if you climb a mountain, the treadmill goes up. If you're rowing, there's a video of you're on the River Thames, or if you're on a bike and you're climbing the Swiss Alps, the bike actually goes up. Those are interactive, that is improving your experience on that specific piece of fitness equipment. But it has to be explained. It can't just say, well, we got this mirror and it's gonna do this. Okay, so it does it. Why am I doing it? What's the benefit to me as a consumer if it's going up and down? Or I see a video of another boat racing on the Thames, or I'm in the Swiss Alps. What is that benefit to me? And if you can explain that benefit alone and drive people to a landing site, that now you're creating leads. And these are leads that the chances of them converting are a lot higher because they've already said, I want enough information for you, and giving you permission to follow up on it. What to me is so exciting is there's so much opportunity when you have to punch it out with the big guys. You have to be scrappy. You have to figure out how you're gonna do that. I'm gonna sit here and say performance response and direct response is one of the best ways to do that. But whether you believe that or not, you still have to eventually make sales, get people to understand your product or service, and then convert them, right?
That's the name of the game.
You as a marketer better find out how you're gonna get faster and faster and faster to your consumer so you don't get left behind.